Hi guys, welcome to another episode of the Spiritual Sisters podcast. It is Brianna, and Gabby and I are matching, but we're not wearing black. We're wearing tan.
Is this tan? This is like a mauve top color.
I don't know. Maybe. Mine's for sure tan. It might be because of the lighting.
Yeah, for sure. But you know what? Can you appreciate, Brianna?
What?
I've been getting ready.
You have been getting ready.
I've worn more makeup in the last 3 months than I have in the last 3 to 5 years. And that's for a couple different reasons. It's because I'm on camera more and I'm recording more for courses, for YouTube, for the podcast. But also, I want to get rid of, and I don't like being wasteful, but I want to get rid of the makeup inventory that I have right now, and I want to go to more the non-toxic route.
You want to say hi, and then I'm going to say something about you saying that?
Oh, yes. Hi, it's Gabrielle Celeste. Welcome to another episode of the Spiritual Sisters podcast. If you don't know who I am by now, well, also, to the new listeners, they get a break, you know. So, anyway,
Gabby has makeup from...
Okay, we don't need to share that.
No, we're sharing that because you're saying, yes.
I never wore makeup in high school. I didn't wear makeup in high school.
You bought stuff in high school, though.
I chucked that.
Your naked palette from Urban Decay?
I don't have it.
Yes, you do. You have one of them.
No, I chucked it. Remember last year when I was like, all right, let me go live in San Diego for the summer to see if I want to move here. We cleaned out the drawers. And now in hindsight, those are the drawers that you're using. So, but no, I got rid of a lot of that. The makeup that I have is like 5 years old, guys. It's probably really bad.
It's older than that. No, I don't believe it. It's not good to lie, Gabby. It's older than 5 years.
Anyways, we're down to the last 20% of it, so it's fine. We will be splurging sometime around August on, I think, Thrive Cosmetics is what I'm going with.
What were the other brands that I told you about?
I don't remember, but I don't really want to support Sephora or Ulta. So, yeah. Even though I did just pick up my birthday gift from them.
I always use Gabby's Sephora points, and she always wonders why she doesn't have any. It's me. I'm the problem. It's me.
Okay, anti-hero. Okay, so if you can't tell by now, this is probably going to be one of the more chaotic episodes. And coincidentally enough, July 1st happens to be on a Tuesday. So I was like, oh, perfect. We're just going to drop this then. But Brianna and I are actually recording way in advance just for a couple episodes to catch us up through the end of July, just because like June's the busiest month in our family. We always have something going on. Brianna's moving. I live in San Diego like 2 weeks out of every month, it seems like, and I'm everywhere else the rest of the time. So that's what we're taking care of. That's what we're doing today, guys. We're just basically going over the July astrology of 2025.
Yay! What shit show are we going to say today?
Literally. Do you have a catch up or is this just going to be chaotic? Okay, but the day that this drops, we're actually going to be in the Pacific Northwest.
So, we are. It's going to be one of my last days at the time of this drop. And then the following day, we're going to be making that trip.
Yeah, Brianna's like, we can get this done in a couple hours and then just go like hang out. And I'm like, what are we going to go do?
I want to no, I don't want to go do stuff. I want to go eat stuff that I'm not going to be able to get down where I'm moving to in California.
So the taco truck's one of them. Where else?
Duh. Probably coffee places.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Are we going to Portland or nah?
Maybe not Portland. Maybe over the hill is where we call Portland. Nice Portland, I should say. Like Beaverton, Hillsborough area. Ooh, Din Tai Fung. What were you just about to say?
I said it, DTF. I said it.
Did you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So you're DTF, down to fuck. The Din Tai Fung. It literally is like, it's really not that busy. The one that I have actually next to me, the one in LA that I frequent, I'm just like, this is chaotic. Like this episode.
Absolutely. The Din Tai Fungs down there are so chaotic. Up here, it's a little crazy because it's in the mall, but if you're going first thing when they open, or if you sit at the bar top, you're going to get served almost immediately.
I definitely had some. Oh, I was there in 2024 on Chinese New Year. At the one that you were at, that you had nearby you, because I was dog sitting. That's my part-time job, you guys. I dog sit. Actually, it's really fun. I don't mind it one bit. And you wouldn't see me and think of me as like a traditional dog person, like the more you get to know me. But anyways, that's yours was the first gig that I had.
Oh, I broke your cherry.
Popped.
Whatever. Same thing.
Anyways, I went there and I treated myself to dinner, and it was divine. So
Yeah, that was the first time that you went there, right?
when Maria comes to
So
visit,
good.
I think maybe even July or August. That's her birthday dinner. We're going to Din Tai Fung because she hasn't had it, and they don't have it in like the Scottsdale area yet.
I'm sure it's gonna come.
Yeah, they're
It's
building
so
one.
popular now.
Mm-hmm.
Good old tickety talk.
The tickety talk, man. Anyways, man, I think I meet someone every time I'm at Din Tai Fung, but that's like if I'm gonna go splurge on a weekend meal, that Puesto. Yeah, those are my two spots in San Diego, and I know I'm missing out because there's so many good places to eat here.
What about the place that I sent you that has the girl dinner? I want to go to that place.
We should go because I sent it to the only girlfriend that I have here. I only have one friend here, which is fine. And I
Sorry,
was like,
I'll
we
make
should
the
go.
drive down. It's not that far.
I know we've got to take advantage of me living here in the summer. So it's just
Absolutely.
like maybe it's like my summer place. Like I'll just like get a spot here for the summer, then live nomadically everywhere else.
Oh gosh.
That's what I want for myself, Brie. I want to live nomadically.
You want to be a gypsy?
I mean, I kind of already am.
You actually, yeah, you kind of already are.
I mean, did I tell you what Dad said? He's like, God damn, Gabby, how much more nomadic and gypsy-like can you get? He said it like that too.
Of course he did.
Yeah, and it's true. So
That doesn't
anyways,
surprise me with him.
but he also had the same life for 40 years.
Yeah. He was a truck driver. He was literally everywhere.
I was like, where do you think I get it from?
And I was going to say, he has millions of miles under his belt. Millions.
Oh, you know what? That'd be a fun question. How many miles do you think you've driven in your lifetime?
I've asked him, and he said in the millions.
Oh,
I don't remember the exact number, but I asked him, probably like a few years ago now.
Damn.
He doesn't consider his personal driving as miles, though.
As miles.
He only does career driving for when he was a truck driver.
Damn. That's, I got to sit with that.
I wish he told us, or he taught me how to drive a semi-truck.
You know, he did.
Out of the two of us, it would be me to drive
I
a
was
semi-truck.
interested in learning.
Gabby, you couldn't even drive the stick shift that I had.
Oh, I can like barely.
You and Nicole were
no,
bad.
but that's not fair. I'm actually much better driving, a much better manual transmission driver than her because I used to drive them on the track when I worked at the company I used to work for that I can't say.
Tectonic shifters don't count. I'm talking 5-speed.
Yeah,
with the clutch.
They don't make them anymore.
They still make.
They're rare. They're not as common though.
That's because people don't know how to drive them. It's annoying. It's a perfect anti-theft. Is to have a stick shift
and just the gas
manual transmission. Huh?
The gas.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, okay, we're 8 minutes in. Okay, we got to get to this. All right, July. Actually, you know what? It's not going to be a long episode because there's really not that many highlights.
Oh, really?
No, not really. Mm-mm.
Can I guess one of the days just off of the top of my head? For some reason, the 12th is calling me.
The 12th?
Yeah.
Let me look at my notes. Maybe. Try another day. I need to actually pull up the full moon and the new moon schedule because I didn't include that. And I was like, oh wait. But okay. Intuitively, you've been trained as an intuitive, Brandon. What do you think July is going to be after all this talk?
Hopefully mellow.
You know, it's funny because our parents are actually going to see. This is chaotic. I promise we're going to land this plane, guys. We are going to land.
No, we're not.
We are. So yeah, the astrology for July. I'm actually going to be like in San Diego the whole month of July, but the word that I received for it was transition, and it was interesting because when I tapped in. So, fun fact about astrologists. The feminine aspect of, or feminine name for the term. So you check out the astrology the summer before the upcoming year. So technically I'm going into that season in which I would be looking at the astrology for 2026, which is just so insane to say, like ran at 2026, like what is time? And you're muted.
Oops, I was muted, guys. Sorry.
Oh, she'll edit that
chaotic.
Chaotic, yeah. So basically, yeah, I looked into the astrology the year before, 6 months before, and I was putting together the annual year ahead webinar that I do. So, shameless plug. Make sure to sign up for that in either November or December of this upcoming year. And I literally put all the dates together. Like Brianna is like very aware because she helped out with the last one and she knows how much work it is.
That's a lot of work, but it's so in depth and so cool to go through.
To kind of get an idea of just like how you're going to be affected by the upcoming transits. And
absolutely.
When I tapped in, the word was transition. And I was seeing that there was kind of like this weird sense of sadness in the collective.
Oh, great.
Well, it's interesting too, because at time of recording, we're seeing a lot go down in Los Angeles. It's so sad. Like, I'm like, this is horrific, to be honest. So I'm really curious what that progression is going to look like once we get to July. And it's interesting because it moves quite quickly. Like, I just feel like this year, more than ever, has flown by more quickly than previous years. And Nicole's like, you say that every year. I'm like, because it just seems to be that time speeds up more quickly than ever. And it's almost felt like there was an uncomfortable association with how quickly time is moving that is felt amongst the world once we do come to July. So, yeah.
Yeah, time is moving way too fast.
I'm sure it's different too as a parent because you're seeing your like child just grow up more quickly in
Oh,
general.
absolutely. I'm going to have a 3-year-old. What?
Time for number 2.
Time
for me to give on the train and get number 1. Have number 1.
Exactly.
We got to find one, guys. We're just calling in a spouse soon. I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready to be locked down. Brenda's like, never heard you say that before. What are your thoughts on that?
I plead the 5th. I don't know. I'll believe it when I see it.
I'm a weird mix of like, that would be cool, but I'm also like, I'm real good if it doesn't happen. And both are strong.
Yeah, and you're also like, don't do that. I don't want to do that.
You mean with their penises?
I don't know.
Oh, what did you mean? It sounded like a sexual innuendo.
Oh, if it's sexual, I like having sex. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, everyone. I don't know anyone that doesn't. Oh, there's some people that don't like it.
Yeah. Okay. Are we gonna finally land on the date?
Oh yeah, we're landing the plane. We're landing this plane. Okay, July 7th, first date. Okay, I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 6 or 7. No, I got 6. 6 key dates for the month of July. So on July 7th at 12:47 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, Uranus. How do you say Uranus, Brianna? Uranus.
Emphasis on the anus.
Enters into Gemini. And I don't know what to make of this transit because in the historical context, this is the transit that I have referred to, and you can look this up. War one? Yeah, this is the one that brought civil war, like back in the 1800s. Yikes. So I don't know, but I don't know if it's going to be all bad because Uranus in Taurus, where it's been at since 2018, it does not do well in Taurus. Like, not good. So I can't wait for that transit to be over, not in terms of like how it could potentially affect everyone and the world at large, but it's transiting the house that affects my money and how I make money. And what have we noticed in terms of how I've made money from 2018 to now? I have a career portfolio, not a ladder. Like I've done so many different things and it's been like abrupt and change. And that's exactly what Uranus and Taurus does. But it's almost like, even though it doesn't like being in Taurus, it takes that sudden abruptness to a new level when it's in Gemini, which we're going to get a taste of and experience with this transit. Then it's going to retrograde and finish up its story in Taurus. And then from 2026 onward, for like 6 to 7 years, it's going to be in Gemini. So this is like a whole fresh energy that we're experiencing at the beginning of July.
I'm here for it. I'll take a new energy.
Yeah. Then we have July 10th at 1:37 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. There is a full moon happening. So full moons, as you know, it's funny, people like to do like incantations and spell work and all the things on particular lunations like the full and the new moon, but you're actually better off doing that on the new moon and just like wrapping up your lunation cycle on the full moon. So anyways, full moon, beginning of the month, there you go. And I believe that's in Cancer because it's still Cancer season. So
shameless plug, they did an episode about full moon rituals.
Oh yeah,
I don't remember which one it is.
Go listen to that, please and thank you. Okay, and then we have July 17th through August 11th. Dun, 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 the next Mercury retrograde in Leo. Great. So we haven't had a retrograde since like the springtime. So this is the next one. So that's the one that affects. So look at wherever Leo's at in your chart. This is the one that pretty much affects technology, communication, having to do things twice. It's super annoying. And we got like a 3-week period with that. So
Okay, so we're gonna bulk record beforehand, so I don't have to worry about any
you
tech
said it.
issues.
You said it. And then you'd have to edit in
That's
bulk
fine. That's fine.
before the 17th.
I'll do it. It's fine.
But then
I don't care.
that gives us 3 weeks off, so it's great.
Exactly.
Oh, does that mean I have to bulk edit my YouTube and all the things?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine because I'm actually going to be in a really pretty home dog sitting in July, so I can like bulk out all that content. I'm happy with that.
Perfect.
We'll take it. Okay. Then the next one is July 20th at 6:59 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Mars is going to conjoin the south node. The south and the north nodes are the points where the eclipses occur. So the signs that they're traveling to is going to tell you which two signs are experiencing eclipses for an 18-month period. And Mars conjoining the south node, that's like soulmate shit. Like, that is the energy of people from the past coming through. That's also like the revisitation of like blast from the past. That's what I was looking for. That's the revisitation of projects as well, because Mars is the energy that like it propels you to get shit done. It is action oriented. So like say you had like a project that you just like, I don't know, didn't pick up, you've had it in the back of your mind on your heart for the last 2 years. And then for whatever the reason, this Mars conjoining the South Node brings that forth. July 20th. There you go.
Okay.
So just think about like, I don't know, nostalgic things and projects around this time. Then on the 24th at 3:11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we have a new moon in Leo.
Yay.
Yeah. No, it's not in Leo. It is what's the opposite of Leo? Aquarius. Because the new moons are in the opposite signs. But anyways, go back and listen to that shameless plug episode on the new and the full moons that we did, and you can look at the specific rituals. We recorded that 6 months ago, so I don't remember off the top of my head which ritual I subscribed or prescribed for this one. Suggested. That's the word. But anyways, that's on the 24th. And then last but not least, July 31st, the Cazimi, in the Mercury Cazimi. So that's Mercury in Leo conjoin and coming close to the sun. That's at 4:41 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And this is a good day. I mean, it's the end of the month, but you could take this into August. Kazimas are really solid energy to make announcements, to share new things, to launch new projects, and especially because it's in the sign of Leo, which is a very creative sign, this is a really good day to push out new shit, cute shit. So,
cool.
Yeah, that's what we have for the astrology of 2025. We don't know. You'll take it. What are you excited about for July? I'm excited to just be here in San Diego for the most of the month.
For it to be over, so I don't have to drive.
Yeah, you're doing it twice. Yeah, but you're not going to be alone both times.
No, I'm not. But
which is nice.
It's a drive.
It's a drive.
It's a drive for sure. 14 hours.
Yeah, that's rough. We don't normally do card pulls, but because this is like real short, and this might be one of the shortest episodes we've ever done, we're doing a card pull today. Okay. So let's do a card for the collective for the month of July. How do you say July in Spanish?
I don't know. Don't ask me. I bet you my kid knows what it is. It's embarrassing.
You know what's embarrassing is that your kid and mom they're going to be talking shit about you in Spanish, and you
shut up. Yes, I will be able to understand. I understand it just fine. It's just I don't speak it very well. Best believe if somebody's talking shit about me in Spanish, I'm going to look at them directly in the eyes and be like, yeah, mother effer, I know what you're saying. Try again.
It's the one language here in the States where you can't play about it because you don't know. You don't know who does and doesn't know it.
Yeah, there's a redheaded girl with blue eyes on Tickety Talk, and I love her.
Oh, I know, the singer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, love her. And she's fluent. She has such a beautiful voice, too.
Fluent. Anyways, we're doing Angels and Ancestors by Kyle Gray. I love this card. This is the deck that I love this deck, I should say, that I gift to all my friends.
I like that deck, too.
It's really pretty.
Mhm. I can't wait to go to the smutty store and get new books when I get there.
Seer, see beyond the current situation. Wow, I literally shuffled and then it just flew out of my hands. So, anyways, this is the call that calls one to see card that calls one to see and look at things from a higher vantage point with a different perspective, with an evolved sense of consciousness, to give people empathy, grace, all the things. So see things for what they are. I love this card. I'm a seer.
I'm a knower.
She's a knower. This is true.
Mhm.
Okay, well, that was chaotic and fun. What are your thoughts on this?
Chaotic and fun.
There we go.
Round 2.
See you
Three.
later. Round 3?
Round 3.
No, this is our third astrology. Yeah, this is our third one.
Yeah, third.
Third.
3. Yeah.
Love it. Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.